Just like I'm old school.
Let's keep digging. Just
In
keep
what
going.
sense?
It like I just follow the old school rules, innit? Like,
So, as the man, that means that you're going to be bearing the brunt of the financial
yeah, no, we spoke about this before.
responsibilities. Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, as the woman, all I need to do is cook and clean and look after after the
Nah,
kids.
nah, 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 nah. 50,
To-
50, 50, 50.
no, but to be
Wait,
fair,
that doesn't make sense. You
it,
just said that you're traditionalist.
Okay, we're going into this.
Oh, you know what?
yes.
I'm recording as
To be
well.
fair,
You know?
to be fair, what I will say is, like that whole traditional thing. I don't really understand in it because what is really roles in it. Like if you're like a like partnership or relationship or situation with someone, like the roles are going to interchange and change as they need to in it. So no one's going to have like a specified like defined role. But yeah. But Denzel's quite old school with it, I guess. Can you guys hear me?
You're
Yeah,
lagging.
you're cutting out.
You are lagging a
Yeah,
little bit.
bro. I don't know. A little bit. I thought I was just chat. Yeah. So if that came across wrong, that's fair enough. But what is going on?
Man's on that
But, yeah.
Mollywood wireless here.
Bro, I don't know what's going on with my thing. Nah, this is alright. Cool. So
But
continue.
You're still lagging.
restart Zoom if you can still hear me.
And
No,
so
I think
don't
he's
think
gone.
you're off the hook with what you were just saying. That's like we're going
You know
to
what? I'm so
definitely-
glad someone else is coming on here to question his views on.
I just
Question
need
what
to
views? That's
understand.
what most of our parents think.
I just need to understand because you said that 50-50, but you're a traditionalist. I don't.
Okay, now let me break it
Okay.
down. So I broke it down like this before. Obviously, on a plane, innit, you have the pilot and you have the co-pilot.
Okay.
They're both bringing stuff to the table, but one person, even though one person is perceived as the leader, the co-pilot at times can be the leader as well, innit? So it's interchangeable, basically. That's what I mean.
So when you're in a relationship, you're the pilot. So you're the pilot, and then the female's the co-pilot. Am I? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But then you still require 50-50. But you still
No,
want
I'm not saying 50-50. I'm saying it's interchangeable. It's where you just where you can do your job in it, you do your job in it, and then if, for example, if the woman can't cook, then the guy should cook. I don't believe it should be exclusively the woman. I just believe it should be interchangeable.
But
as
basically,
well.
when you're
Giants
Whoa, what
joined
is
mad.
so is that basically what you're saying? You're the man of the relationship.
Nah. Bro, what are you saying? Nah, I'm on
I'm
your
saying
case.
what I'm saying, innit?
I'm
fam?
on you
I'm saying
still.
it
I'm
with
on you.
chest, fam.
I'm on you still. I'm on you. But that's dead. Don't you think that's dead though? Like just to have,
I'm trying to
like just have a girl. You want a partner that just kind of does one thing. Do you know what I mean? That's dead.
I
Like,
never said that.
but like okay, cool. But you're kind of.
No, I
but
think his point is that what he's saying is that if I don't want to misquote you, Denzel, so you can stop me, but I think you're saying
I do.
Yeah.
all right, thanks. But what I'm saying is like you're saying that you are co-pilots, but say like if you're the guy who's working, then also there's the job of like raising the kids and stuff. You kind of see them as being like separate roles. So like you don't have to be doing everything combined as two. You can just have like your role and the other person have their role, right? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying that a bit, but I'm not saying that all the way. I'm saying, yeah, it can be like that, but if the woman is working, then I think the guy should look after the children.
But where's
Basically.
this idea that they're both not working though? Because like I don't know.
Well, someone's got to look after the
2020,
kids, though.
everybody's working.
Exactly, both of you. Because I know with my parents growing up, like obviously they were both working and they both had to,
No, but I guess with me, obviously, like my
that's what I'm
dad,
used to.
he worked from home in it, so he could like look after us. So I guess
Okay.
that's where like.
No, I think for me growing up, like I was very used to like both my parents working, so there wasn't like a strict thing of like one person doing this. I'll probably say my mom will cook more than my dad, but it's definitely a thing of it wasn't very like it wasn't a set and strict of because if you're both going to work, how can you expect then, let's say the woman for example, to be then doing everything else as well? That's kind of brazy, like that's mad. But I think you just have to kind of pick up the slack on both ends and kind of do what you wanna do. But you just sound very old school, like very like an old man. You sound like my granddad, G.
Do you know what the thing is? I actually believe that in a partnership, everybody has their specific roles. Like, so I actually do, in a sense, believe that, you know, the woman needs to be quote unquote a woman and the man needs to be quote unquote a man. Yeah.
So why were you getting at me then?
No, I wasn't getting at you. I was asking you questions.
Okay, fair enough.
This is what men do. Why are you getting at me?
Oh
I'm asking
no!
questions.
Oh no!
It's the tone you came with. It was a
Guys.
bit...
Edit.
Well, the edit. So
edit.
she's aggressive. Is that what you're saying, Denzel?
No, she was just
Aggressive.
assertive.
Assertive. Good save. Good save. Great save.
Okay, that was a great save.
Great save. Well done. You guys got
think
1-0.
I don't know. I just feel like growing up in Nigeria, I've never liked the idea that I need to serve my man, because that is not that's not what a relationship is about. It is in a sense it's 50-50, but in a sense, but in certain situations there needs to be a leader and there needs to be a co-pilot. But that doesn't necessarily mean that that leader is always going to be the man, because in my opinion, I think that the woman is always the leader, because the woman decides where you go to eat. The woman decides what color the house is going to be. The woman decides whether she wants to have kids. Do you get what I mean? But because of society and how we've been brought up, the man is the one that's in charge, where actually you guys, you just have a penis. That's really it.
no.
That's what
Nah, you can't say that.
I'm staying quiet. I don't want to get in trouble.
I've got a lot. No.
Femininity.
Wow,
This is what
that's
I am.
you know what it is? That's disgusting, and that is terrible for you to say that. That's an absolute.
You know what? I actually like that
I'm
take. I
joking.
respect.
No, but I like it to know. But to be fair though, like jokes aside, that's actually like a very, very like that makes a lot of sense, because like like not in the sense of like men always doing things to like please women in that sense, but when it comes to your wife, like she's the one she's actually got the ultimate control in that situation. But the society we live in, you wouldn't think that just because of like how kind of like men are kind of in a better position just by fortune of just being a man in it. But yeah, it's a very hot take, that one though. It's a bit of a controversial one still, that men just have penises, but it's cool. It's cool. I think I have a lot more to offer, but you know.
No, I really want to know how Denzel's going to segue from this topic to Derrick Jaxn.
Oh yeah, I was waiting for that as well.
But yeah, on the topic of
Come on.
in the news lately, there's been I can't even say my guy, but this guy, DERRICK JAXN.
My guy.
He said my guy.
Who's
my role model.
He's a YouTuber who gives relationship advice, and like over the last years, he's like spoken like sternly against cheating, and obviously said you're not a man if you cheat or whatever, and like he's basically got caught in his own web, and like he got found like with multiple mistresses. So yeah, I kind of just wanted to get you guys' take and thoughts of it. Obviously, like
I've got a controversial take on it. You know?
Felicia hit me up straight about
Felicia,
it. So like, I was quite interested to hear what you had to say about it.
What did you say? Did you say Felicia?
Felicia.
Hey.
Felicia. So it's the internet.
Statement is, yeah, coaches don't play.
So he should be excused for
Derrick
what
Jaxn is entitled to be a cheater. That is what.
Actually, I've got. Oh, you know what? I've got. Now I'm gonna step in. Sorry to cut you off. Cool.
My whole issue with the whole situation was how he delivered his message to the world with his wife next to him. I'm all about communication and respect. What he did to that woman was so disrespectful.
So toxic.
It's not the thing. Who cares about if he cheated? He looks like a cheater. The reason why I say he looks like a cheater is because he's extremely good looking, and he's in the limelight. Not only is he in, like, not to.
And he's like 6'5" as well.
All men cheaters. I'm not calling all men cheaters.
You literally just said if you're good looking and you're in the limelight, you're actually.
Yes, but there's the biggest possibility that you are going to be a cheater.
Now, women are throwing themselves at you, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, like men are not these. Okay, so yes, most men are, but not all men are like these apes, bro. That if they actually, I'm gonna stop myself. They are, to be fair.
Of course not. But
Yeah.
when Derrick Jackson has been on YouTube since what, 2013 or something. So
Long time.
since I was 23, I fancied Derrick Jackson. So
Mad.
if I was to see Derrick Jackson walking on the road, do you think just because he's married, I'm going to be like, oh my God, you're married? Mate, I'm going to try and talk to you. Like,
Yeah, we
because
can't.
he's
Yeah.
Derrick Jackson. It's like if you were to see Rihanna. If you were to see Rihanna, you're trying to tell me that what? You ain't gonna.
If she's in a relationship, I'll respect her wishes not to be
This lie,
approached.
this
You
lie.
see the lie that just came out of your
What
mouth,
do you
yeah?
mean?
It's like,
I
I,
would
I
prefer
would
it.
respect Rihanna's wishes. What kind
Yeah,
of
to
you?
not be approached. Of course. No, of course. No, but the thing is though, with that whole situation, like bare people cheat. I'm not saying it excuses it, but I feel like the reaction he's getting is so it's so big because a lot of men are pissed off with the corn that he was given for since 2013. That's why he's getting dragged differently. Like the way Charlemagne was talking about him, yeah. And then you think the way he was talking about him, like he's murdered. Like obviously, I get what he's done is wrong, especially with him like bringing his wife there. But the way he's talking, you think he's murdered someone. And it's like, yeah, you got clocks for cheating. I get it, but like, now is why is it a thing there that people actually give a fuck about it? But I don't agree with the fact that you think he looks like a cheater. But because I don't know what a cheater looks like, but I do think like him
I
bringing
get, you know what? He looks sly. I can't lie. He's got a smile
how
on
you
his
can't
face.
say, bro. You
thank
look
you,
sly. You look
thank
sly.
you.
I'm a
This how they
finesse,
do
innit?
black men,
What
you
can
know.
I
This how they
say?
do black men.
What can
This
I
how they do
say?
black men. They say, oh, he just looks aggressive. He just looks
He
aggressive.
looks so dumb.
Yeah, oh yeah, well, he looks like a cheat. He just looks like a cheater. That's how they do. Black men don't cheat except for my man. And now we're getting all painted with the same brush. Nah, man, I can't.
No, this is not an attack on black men. Like,
Oh, it is.
this
Oh, it
is
is. I
not.
felt
This
that.
has not been.
I felt that.
Like on my social media,
Mm.
it hasn't been an attack on black men. What it's been is it's been an attack on men who use female situations and they then manipulate women into benefiting from it. This man has gotten money off women. He's gotten money
He's a millionaire, you
Oh
know.
my
selling
god.
a product for women, about women, and then to turn around and then say, "Oh, by the way, I've just been cheat." How do you know? Do you know what he said? He basically said to his wife, "Rah, I doggied her on the bed, in the ceiling, on the chimney, on here, and hey, I did it. Sorry." That's what he
It is
said.
what it is.
That's what he said to his wife, and she was there being all minister's wife whilst he's chatting a load of nonsense. So it's not, no one's trying to tarnish black men. And if black men are hearing that or feeling like that, then that, why are you making it about you?
Ooh,
Like,
true,
don't make
true.
it about you. This is about the fact that he's manipulated people out of their money, out of feelings. I think that a lot of people should get their money back from them. Like, they should ask for refunds.
That's why
Whether
he's
they
gone
went
quiet,
to an
Yeah,
innit?
event
no,
how
He's
many years
ghosting now.
ago or bought a book years ago, they should get their money back.
no, but the only thing I'll say with that is then maybe people need to kind of realize where you can't really be setting your goals in these kind of people. People are fickle as fuck. They're so even with the whole Quavo and like Sweetie situation for a long time. That was couple goals in it. Not knowing she wasn't happy, he was cheating on her. There was a whole mad thing, but people saw Quavo and Sweetie couple goals. I want to be like that. But it's a thing where we need to stop kind of looking at these celebrities and just seeing them for what they are, which is just people. So like the fact that he's cheated and it's a thing in my mind, I just don't. I do understand because, like, obviously, it's a story. But at the end of the day, people do this all the time. But it's only because he's had such a quote unquote influence on people that it's like seen as a much bigger thing. But I don't know. It's a bit of a. I just don't think it should be as like I'm not defending him, and I think he's a dickhead. But I think he's just getting dragged a bit more because I think men are annoyed that he's been dragging them for so long, and the women are annoyed that he's been chatting shit. But I don't. I just think it's just like every. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's a
Do,
weird
Yeah,
one.
no, I
don't you
think
find? I do find though, like even because I think it does go beyond even just the cheating as well. Like watching the video where he sat there with his wife, even like the body language is like all wrong. Like, have you seen the way that he's like holding her hand and like
Oh,
won't let
that
go?
nigga hench as well.
And she is like sat there like, I just want to get out of this video. Like, I don't really want to be here. And it's almost like another pawn that he's using to like be like, oh, I'm so faithful.
yeah,
And
like
then
he's a
suddenly you're
manipulator.
seeing more videos come out of like more mistresses, all of this stuff. And you're like, this guy's different. Like, you can't be acting like that.
Bitch, don't get
Yeah,
talking.
I don't know. I don't know about
Yeah,
like the
no,
thing
I
is,
think it's like it's what both of you said, but I think what brought it to my attention is when he had a wife in the video. She was in a bonnet, the pajamas, looking hella unbothered, and it's just like, yeah, like
He's built.
yeah, you could see she was done in it, and he was just like, he does come across as a manipulator, like he's manipulating the situation into his favor. Obviously, what I was against as well, he's using God as like kind of a thing where he's saying, this is like a trial I was going
Pastors been
through.
doing that, man. They've
I
been
know, I
doing that
know, I
with
know, I
nonsense. I
know.
hate that shit, man. I hate that shit. They'll do something wrong, and then they'll just be like, they'll blame God, not blame God, but use
They'll
God.
say, it's the devil, it's a trial that I'm
The
going
devil,
through.
and God said we should forgive. That's what he would have done in that situation. You know, that's fucked. He would have said, you have to forgive me, but he would have been like, God would want you to forgive me because you're a Christian. Do you know what I mean? So she's probably gonna feel so indebted to stay with man, even though she might want to leave, but she's been like, manipulated to think that if she does, she's going against God. Because a lot of these people, especially with like men that are seen as more holy, like they're kind of given like a different kind of respect in it, and you feel like you're going against God sometimes. It happens a lot in churches where a pastor will do some mad shit, but nobody wants to approach him because they feel like they're approaching God. So she might have been in a similar situation where she wants to move on and she wants to leave, but he's saying that, if you leave, no, you have to forgive me. You have to forgive me.
I don't think that's what she's thinking or feeling, because you need to watch her video. Has anybody watched her videos?
I haven't actually, to be fair. No, I haven't actually, to be fair.
So I don't particularly want to endorse this BS, because I genuinely think that she's in a very toxic relationship, and they're using religion to basically, for it to be the basis of their the foundation of their shit show of a relationship. But basically, she basically said in her video that she's happy with the situation that they're in. So they got together when they were like teenagers or whatever, and since their teen years, basically he's basically cheated. So it's not like this is something that has just happened just yesterday.
So he's been out here
ongoing, yeah.
Hey.
But the thing is when you're in relationships from such a young age, it's inevitable that somebody's going to step out, because this is the only person that you know. And I think that we kind of need to take that into consideration with their relationship, because if you've been together with somebody from such a young age, like, you kind of want to venture out. Now, for her to be, God-fearing and whatever, it's really, for a lot of women, they can't step out. They can't cheat in their relationship. For men, I think men find it a little bit more easier. No disrespect.
No, that's true.
But like,
But
I think
anyway,
that men find it a little bit easier to cheat. No? Okay, cool. So the reason why I say that is because, the whole conversation around women, if a woman was to cheat, a woman cheats with emotion, whereas when a man cheats, they're just doing
bullshit,
it.
by the way. I think
that's the only reason why I'm stating that. It's not because of
no, I agree. I'll just be an idiot. Right, I agree. I get what you're saying.
Devil's advocate, why?
Because it's fun,
We
man.
just need this.
I have to do it. I have to do it. Now I get what you mean though. Like, women definitely it's a lot harder for a woman to cheat than a man to cheat, and it's got a lot more stigma towards it if a woman cheats as opposed to a man.
Right. So with DERRICK JAXN's wife, her sitting there, apparently she wanted to be there. She was the one that initiated the whole video, interview and whatever. But as you said, the body language was all off. She seemed extremely uncomfortable. For me, if I was that woman, I wouldn't need him to state our business out to the public. I would need him to apologize to me profusely. Like, I would need him to even start crying and like going on his knees and begging. Because in my culture, when someone's angry at you, you go on your knees, you say sorry. Like, it's not even you say sorry on your knees. And I think that he should have done that. What he was demonstrating was that he's just like this, like, he said sorry yesterday, and if the public don't care, then, well, my wife is here and she doesn't care. So it's like, he's just an asshole. He's just an asshole.
How much of it though? Because like, I do find it interesting that if she says like, oh, he's been unfaithful even when they were together when they were quite young, is it because, like, I don't know, in certain like faiths, like once you're married, that's like a binding thing, like you're never going to divorce, you're never going to. But the thing is that I do find it mad that I don't know. It's such a weird dynamic to have that you would be perfectly okay with your man like cheating all the time,
Right.
and
I don't think
then.
she's okay. I think she just accepts it, innit? Like it's like
But
it's
how?
kind of like
No, some
It's
people
mad
do.
to me.
she's like stuck in a situation where he's obviously the breadwinner. He's a millionaire. He's got fame. He's got fortune. So I think for a lot of people in that situation, it's like it's hard to. It's not easy to leave that situation.
But I thought you also forget as well, like when you're in those like relationships, like even if people say a lot of the time of that, oh, they cheated on me on that, da, da, da. If you've been with someone since you're 16, like at the end of the day, as fucked as it is a mistake in it. And if you can
Yeah.
look past it, you can in it. But I don't think she has fully. I think like she's just I think they'll end up. I think they'll end up separating at one point. They'll
I
end up
think so
separating.
too.
Most
I think she
definitely.
Yeah.
secretly got a lawyer.
Oh
I
yeah,
think
go
she
get that
secretly has
change. Is she
one.
married? Are they married?
Yeah, they've been
Oh, go
married
collect
for
that
4
money.
years.
Yeah, grab that change. All that P. Go grab half.
But
You're
then the
good.
thing is they've only been married for 4 years. If their prenup says, "Oh yeah,
Oh.
you can't divorce me until the 10th year or whatever," and if you do, you don't get no money, then obviously you're gonna stay. I would stay.
Yeah, you can stay, just be separated, or say
No,
that, but then they'll
just
divorce you as well.
stay
It's
and
all taken.
pretend.
Pretend you're dark, you're evil. How can you just be pretending for 10 years? Like it's all good on the 10th year, then just walk out.
Toxic femininity, where are you?
Yeah. But yeah, no, that kind of brings you on to like the wider question of obviously we've seen like with as well as Sweetie and Quaver that like cheating is just I won't say a normal thing, but it happens in these, especially in high profile relationships. So would you say that like the partner should like forgive if that happens? And if so, like will things ever be the same, or does that kind of distort the relationship kind of thing?
Repeat that one more time, please.
Basically, if your man cheats, like should you forgive him or
So I
would you
should
forgive
forgive a
him?
boyfriend.
And if boyfriend,
So
husband,
in
husband,
regards to
husband,
Sweet and
husband.
Quavo, I should forgive my boyfriend for cheating. But then, because I see it, it's two different scenarios. In a marriage, if your husband cheats, you're going to try and work it out because there's kids involved. You guys got a mortgage. You guys took vows. Boyfriend and girlfriendship, step out. The girls that stay in with cheaters in boyfriend girlfriend relationships, they're dumb. There's
But I think it's another thing where obviously Quavo, he's like one of the
no, he's
biggest
not. He's not the
rappers.
biggest rapper.
He's got
He's
money.
not the biggest though.
Well,
He's quite
Nah.
big. He's quite
his
big.
group in it,
Give
their
about the
group is
Bentley.
like one of the
And he
biggest.
also got a Birkin as well. He got money. But I get
Yeah,
what you're saying.
exactly.
Oh my god, he bought a Birkin.
Mm.
One of
He's
the
given out.
ugliest
Is it not?
bags in the world.
Yeah.
He's actually just giving out Bentleys at this point as well.
Exactly, bro.
He took the Bentley back.
Oh, he repoed it, didn't he?
Yeah, he took it back.
Swear.
Hey, that is toxic masculinity, right there.
Yeah.
I'm taking it back too.
Well,
I don't know.
yeah.
Would you have let them? Nah.
You know what it is? I think it was her tweets that cut him. That was it.
Oh no,
The
but actually, I
tweets
want to ask
just-
that question to everyone. So, if you're Quavo, you taking the car back, and are you taking the Birkin back as well, or are you just
Yeah.
leaving it? I'm taking it back. I'm taking it back.
I'm taking it. When
Me personally, they've got it in it. It's a gift in it. So, but that's me in it.
that's
It depends on the situation.
10
So
grand.
let's say they cheat on you. Yeah. All right, we're gonna play
Oh
this.
yeah, no,
They
yeah,
cheat
that
on you
might change it.
with your manager, and they took, and they invite that, and it's all over. It's all over TMZ. A video of them just doing a mad thing. Are you taking back the Birkin, or are you leaving it as a gift? Tell me now.
No, we're gonna have to talk in it.
My lawyers will be in touch.
I'm keeping a receipt.
Oh, bro,
For sure.
my lawyers will be in touch. No, that's mad though. But I don't know. In that, if I think for that situation, yeah, I think he just got pissed off and said, "Yeah, I'm gonna take that car back. That car."
I would have taken it back. I don't get it. Like, I don't understand. I bought you something. We're not in a relationship no more. I'm taking
You
it
can't
back.
repo back things from your relationship. That's not. You can't know.
Listen, my ex cheated on me.
Yeah.
Believe me, I took all of my shit.
So like
and
trainers.
the shit I bought for him. The only things that I kept that he could keep, were the trainers because he had worn them out. But everything. So from the food that I put in the fridge, I took it straight. I did. Because you didn't. We didn't just break up. You broke up because you cheated.
You tried to starve the man, bruv. He said,
You
"Take
don't
the
have
food."
money. You have money, B. You should have money anyway.
No, but
And
surely.
if you don't have money, okay, it's not me. I don't care.
Oh, I take food out of a man's mouth, man.
That one's a bit deep.
That's
Still,
deep. That's deep, man. But it was a mistake. It happens.
Of course it was a
Just
mistake.
went outside, fell into some, some cheeks.
You know what? Yeah, I find it so funny when people say, "Oh, yeah, it was a mistake that I slept with this person," because like
You're
I think
mistaken.
like, can you mistakenly like give me 100 grand? Like, these are mistakes that people should actually make. Like, falling and tripping into a vagina.
Yeah, but it was a heavy night. Shit happens.
Yeah. Let me get my shit and run.
Fair play. Yeah, I wouldn't take the stuff though. I just find that conversation would be so awkward to go into the house and then take your man.
I wouldn't say anything. I'll just take it.
So let's say you haven't got the key no more. How are you gonna get into the house? You're just gonna barge in his yard.
No, but when we broke up, I broke up with you in your house.
Oh, okay. So, you planned this all beforehand, didn't it?
That's like some Kelly Rowland shit.
Come on.
Oh, mad.
But yeah, no, obviously, yeah, that whole situation's mad. And then obviously the elevator videos come out.
That's crazy. That's mad.
Kind of added fuel to the fire.
That's crazy. You shouldn't be. Nah, you can't be putting hands on a woman, man. That's crazy.
He didn't put hands on her.
Yeah, I know, but
I can't lie. I don't think he's not in the right. And they're both in the wrong.
Yeah, no. Don't get it twisted. I think you should never. People should.
You didn't hit her, to be fair.
I've actually got. This is a hot take here. Hear this. People should stop putting hands on anybody. Just don't touch nobody. Don't attack anybody. Girls don't punch guys. Girls definitely don't punch women. Like, just don't, innit? But I think in that situation, I don't know what was said, but I think it just looked a bit weird. And you never know. It might not have been the first time as well. That might just be a thing that they do. They just fight physically. And that's just the first time it was caught on video.
But you know what? Like, I'm not gonna say it. Quavo definitely was in the wrong, but I'm gonna say like there's definitely an agenda going online, because in certain videos you see Sweetie swung for Quavo first, innit? But then on platforms that obviously like what do you call it? What your black Twitter platforms like Shade Room and that, they've cut out that bit in it. So it just looks like Quavo's done the madness for no reason. So I think it's definitely not to say that Quavo is right, but I think it's got to be shown fairly, basically.
No, but in those situations, you need to remove yourself though as a man. Just remove yourself.
Yeah, no, I'll just be like, yeah.
Like, bro, like literally, I'm not to be funny, but you can let's say a girl's actually punching you in the face, bro. You can take a punch in the face from a girl. Like, I'm not being silly. And even if she was to like just hold yourself down and just take yourself out of the situation, nothing will ever resolve itself well if you stand there and try and control the whole thing. If you hit me, I'm walking away. I've not got time for no business. I'm not trying to get in no trouble. But like that situation, if I was him, like I would have to rewatch it. But I would have just left the elevator, or would have just do your thing.
Keep the elevator? But like, okay,
yeah.
There's 2 points that I really want to touch on.
Yeah.
So Denzel, you must have said like Shade Borough and whatever, they only showed one video. There was 2 videos that came out with that situation.
Yeah.
The first video that came out, you don't see the swinging. All you see is Quavo push her, then they're inside the...
What happened?
This guy.
They put some muscles behind me.
The muscles looked really weird. I thought it was like an anus or something. It just
that was a
really
muscular
weird.
kangaroo. Oh, wait, I'm gonna put it
So yeah, with the first clip, you only see Quavo pushing her into the elevator, and then her like slamming into like the barrier, and like her just being there. And then in the second video, that's when you then see Sweetie swing at him first, and then you see the whole thing. What I think is dangerous, with social media, is that social media is able to manipulate whatever it wants and show people whatever, and then the comment sections are just either toxic, trolling, or just absolutely negative. Like, I don't even think the detrimental thing about that whole situation was the comment sections. Like, the man them and the girl them were just at heads, just literally fighting. The man them were like, oh yeah, but Sweetie swung first. The girl them were like, so what if she swung first? Why did he then push her? But like the issue is that like someone's personal business is out, and they didn't ask for it to be out. And like somebody has leaked this. That's all. That's data protection being fucking.
But was it leaked though?
Do you know what I mean? And like, why is no one hitting on that? That's a big thing.
Now, my theory, I can't lie, I think Sweetie's team sent this out. Like,
Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised, you know.
in this situation, like Jai said, if you're a man, you can't win, innit?
Yeah,
So
you will never ever.
no matter what Sweetie
Yeah.
done, she was gonna win in this situation.
The
So
optics were all ready.
Don't get it twisted. Just because, like, you know, right now women are trending and women are winning, that like this wouldn't blow up in Sweetie's face. If it comes out that Sweetie was the toxic one,
finish.
Her shitty career is over.
Yeah, she finished.
It's literally over. The fact that she can't sing and all she is, I mean, rap, and all she is a pretty face. And then she swung at Quavo, one of the biggest rappers right now. Well, like, her career is gone. Do you get what I mean? So no,
The thing is, I don't know why people put out their business, like, but I guess that's the price of it. I know it's cliche, but that's the price of fame. Then I guess.
No, but there is always to play like devil's advocate. There is always some fuckery that happens with these cases where like TMZ gets access to all like footage from cameras and hotels and CCTV. That's how the Jay-Z fight in the lift got leaked by TMZ, was because TMZ went to the hotel and got the CCTV footage from the lift. Yeah, for bread, basically. So, like, all of this is a money game. I mean, probably, like, it was doctored in Sweetie's favor, but still, it's mad shit happens all the time.
My thing is, why is it always in the elevator? Like, what's going on with that?
But
like,
do you know what the mad thing is? We still do not know what happened between Jay-Z and Solange. And that's simply because even regardless of the fact that everybody was talking about it, it's up till now people still talk about it, but they have a great PR team that they were able to divert the whole conversation. Whereas with Quavo and Sweetie, we are sure that it was most probably one of them. It was one of them that leaked it, most probably Sweetie. And then her leaking it is going to show him in a bad light. But
I'll be honest, there is, like, I don't know who Sweetie's team thought. Maybe let's say she did leak it. I don't know who thought it would be a good idea for her career. It actually has no like positive impact on her career in any way. To be honest, it just gives her will just give her attention.
Gives her more
yeah,
clout,
but like,
innit?
not like
Yeah,
that's not really gonna, like, that's not sustainable. Like Quavo, evil as fucked as it is, if it's just this video that comes out about their situation, he'll just come out of it in a month's time like nothing happened, and then it'll just go on like nothing literally happened. But I don't understand why she would actually. I don't think she leaked it, because I don't think how she'd benefit from it leaking,
But you know what the mad thing is though, like the problem is with like that whole I guess like rap scene in the US and stuff is like if Quavo had swung first, he would still have a career after. Like, look at Kodak Black and how many cases he has against him. Like,
yeah, but you know what it is?
He still
It's
has a career.
It goes with the gangster rap persona. That's what it is.
And they weren't any. Was it with Kodak Black? Was it any crimes against women?
Oh yeah. Kodak Black's been he's been
beating women for years.
Yeah, he's an abuser, bro. Like, that guy's Kodak is something else. But like you said, though, it's true. Like Kodak can do that. No one really cares. Even with Solo 45, he had to literally get put in jail for them to cancel him. For everyone to be like, no, let's not fuck with him. All up until that point, Solo 45 was still an artist until he literally went to jail. So you can definitely, as a man, still do those things and still kind of get away with it, which is kind of fucked, in my opinion, anyway.
I don't think it's that you get away with it. I think it's just that, like, you just take a career hiatus. Yeah. And like having good PR, like, if you have a good team behind you that they're able to spin it, then that's fine. Because like, as long as you're seen like doing things to better yourself, then your career is fine. Do you get what I mean? And especially if you're a good artist, if you're a popular artist,
or white man,
it doesn't matter what you do. You could be a crackhead, no one will care, as long as you're producing good music.
And
also, you're still it's like Kodak Black. He came out, and the reason he was given pardon in it is because he was doing charity work in it. So you're right in that sense. You literally just have to do stuff that's perceived as like being good, and like it will kind of be swept under the rug.
The thing is, like, you can despite all of this stuff, like regardless of how bad your crimes are, you're still gonna have fans, which is kind of the fucked up thing. Like you got to look at like 6ix9ine and all the shit he got wrapped up in, even the cases before he was 6ix9ine as well put against him. Like all of this stuff, I don't know. It's just mad that despite, obviously, yeah, you'll have a PR team behind you, and 6ix9ine obviously came back from some sort of hiatus under like his old alias and came back with some of his like tunes from like a few years ago. But like, yeah, I don't know. It's just mad that, I don't know. Do you think like men get away with it unscathed, but then women will be cancelled a lot easier for shit like this?
What, for beating up a man?
Yeah.
No, or like the.
No, definitely not. Solange blew up after she handled
Actually, that's the best.
Get praised.
Bro, that's the best thing she did to her career, you know, was bunching up Jay-Z. Bro, that was a sick move. I can't lie.
Like, her last album was absolutely fire, you know.
No, she's good.
Yeah,
She's so talented. She's so sick. We got Solange. I love you.
Praise my sister. You better praise her well. She is sick.
But you know what it is? It's like, you know, like people assume that Jay-Z done some madness.
He did.
Like,
No, he did.
His sister was, and obviously it came.
Monica Lewinsky.
Just madness. But like,
wait, pause.
Jay-Z handled.
Wait, pause. You can't scale over that because I actually never know what happened. Wait, what? So what was the reason for it in the end then?
I don't know it, but I'm just assuming Jay-Z cheated and Solange.
Well, bro, Beyonce made a whole fucking album about it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's cool coming back to me.
Like literally, Beyonce.
Now. Like,
Beyonce made a whole album about it, and then Jay-Z made 444, which is basically like, yeah, my bad, I was a cheat. Like that's the timeline. There we go. We got
big up Jay-Z.
But yeah, I was gonna say he handled it like a G. Like all you like, that's in that situation, just defend yourself because you're not gonna win if you're attacked. Like you're just
but even then, bro, I swear, like I'll just take myself out of the situation because
I know you have to defend.
You know why?
Yourself.
Do you know why?
If someone's stabbing you up, like you're not.
Yeah, of course, bro, we're not talking about stabbing, bro. I'm not gonna stab.
Bro, but it can escalate to that, though.
Yeah, if it escalates, then I'll defend myself. But like, if I'm getting, let's say, slapped up or something, I swear to you, bro, I'm moving out of the situation because I know me personally.
He was in the elevator, though.
Hear what?
You know what?
Hear what I'm saying, bro.
Oh, God.
Yeah, cool. That's what I'm saying. Let me finish, bro. Let me land. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, because any reaction you do, if you don't get it perfectly, yeah, you're finished. So let's say she's punching you up and you're holding her and it's all calm, and let's say you get a bit angry and you punch or something, bro, you're finished. So I'm not gonna try to put myself in that situation by not even putting that energy to that same level. You wanna slap me up? Cool. I'll get off at the next stop and I'll go and live my life. But I'm not getting involved in no back and forth on that level. So that Jay-Z situation, even then, I would have still, bro. It's long. It's so long.
I can't lie. I think you did it perfectly. All you can do is defend yourself. And
no, but that Jay-Z Beyonce rollout was mad. There was Lemonade. There was 444. Then there was the Carters. They released an album together.
Yeah, it's true actually.
Again, I feel like Beyonce's another one that's got a lawyer, like in secret, and then in like 4 years' time, she's gonna divorce Jay-Z and take everything he owns.
She won't take everything. Nah, I don't think she will. He's definitely got the prenup or prenups, bro. She's not touching a dime.
Actually, no. But what isn't there that Dr. Dre case as well, where she's like divorcing him?
Yeah, she's taking all these changes. I think she's gonna take a lot of it.
No, she's going for half the estate, you know.
Yeah, because do you know what she is, bro? She's a lawyer.
She is.
So
shit.
She has literally, bro. She's taking everything. And what makes it worse about it, he's got a lot of. Obviously, I think he's a billionaire, isn't he? He must be now.
Yeah. No, he is a billionaire. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's taking half of that, and I will go in it. But he'll be.
Then Kanye's cheating on Kim with Jeffree Star. It's all mad out here.
That one finished me.
Bro, I was like, I'm so happy that wasn't that was not real because, bro, what the hell? What kind of situation is that?
Fam, you know what? Even in that situation, I reckon Kim and Kanye will end up getting back together just because of the amount of money. It's like we were talking about before. Once you're that locked in and there's that much money, like it's very difficult.
That nigga crazy, bro.
Nah, he's so layered.
But he's a billionaire.
Kanye is
bro. It's so layered, that case, because
he's the richest black American.
No, he's not. He lied. Like, bro, do you not find? No,
it was all a lie. It will
Forbes came out and said he's gassing. He's not the richest black man.
Fam, but he will be though, fam. Look at the way he's moving.
No.
Jay-Z's net worth is going to be a lot higher though, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Nah, fam. I'm telling you, Kanye West is en route to that.
Nah,
like,
well, not really. I wouldn't say he's not en route to that, but like a lot of credibility.
Fam, when I was working in Central, that's where I saw it. Like the Arabs, the Russians, the Chinese, all like the big money people were wearing his crepes in it, and like that's when you know like someone's onto something. When like the big money people are all buying your stuff. Like
I think the Yeezy game is good for him. It's very long term, but I just think at the moment, I don't. Yeah.
No, obviously Jay-Z's up there, definitely. Like,
Jay-Z, your Diddy's, your Rick Ross's.
But I think Kanye West will surpass them. Like,
if you make some good music for once, you guys been making some shit, bro, recently. Fool.
But yeah, no, like, Felicia, like, I definitely enjoyed you being on. Like, really appreciate it. And, like, I don't know if you had like anything else you wanted to kind of comment on or any.
Wait, are you addressing me?
Yeah, no,
yeah, you're looking. I was looking.
I didn't hear your opening statement at all.
You were literally screwing him. I was like, you were looking at him just angry, like.
Because I didn't hear for a good. I didn't.
It was those comments at the start of the podcast.
I'm basically wrapping up, and
my bad.
Yeah.
Okay, take two.
Yeah, no. So yeah, no. I was saying thank you for coming on the pod. Like, it's appreciated. Like, this has definitely been one of the best episodes. Bare funny, bare jokes, and like, yeah, just wanted to ask if you had any like parting messages or words of positivity.
I do. Okay, so, okay, guys, I have a daily affirmation that everybody should partake in. Okay. So basically, when you wake up every morning, just look at yourself in the mirror and just say, "Don't let anybody take you for idiot," and that should make you feel great.
Boom.
And then that is a great way to start your day. And whether you're a man or a woman, don't let anybody take you for idiot. That's it.
I'm here for it. I can't lie. That's me.
I love that.
I'm doing that right now. I swear to God. Oh, I'm gassed. I'm powered up. Yes.
But yeah, that was dope. Still, that was dope.
I'm gonna have to sit in a dark room and listen to Take Care as well.
Let's go.
So strange, bro.
I do that too.
We're still waiting on.
Bro, what? Do you not like that album?
Take Care. Yeah, it's good, but like, why are you listening to it in 2021?
Because what? Why can't you listen to it in 2021?
That's like saying, why would you not listen to like 808's The Heartbreaks in 2021, bro?
Yeah, no, exactly. Why would you listen to that in 2021? Why would you listen to that at all? That album's trash, bro.
That's
I think 808 and Heartbreaks is like his worst album.
Oh no, Yeezus is the worst.
Yeezus was terrible.
I think every album after his fourth album, like I'm just like.
Yeah, I agree. Hot trash. Doo-doo.
Yeah.
Jesus. Jives is coming in like, oh, that's so last year. Jesus Christ.
So 10 minutes ago, mate. Come on.
But yeah, in other topics, obviously, my man Skepta dropped his clip.
Hey, Skepta, if you want to sponsor art collection, shout, man. We're there.
And he should. Denzel's like his biggest fan.
Honestly.
Yeah, no, definitely. I am.
Oh my god, I entered what 3 raffles to win those shoes, man. Didn't get them.
No, same. I didn't get them either. But my boy Khalil ended up getting
got them.
So congrats to him.
Oh
yeah,
shit! What size is he?
He actually got them. Oh shit!
What size is he again?
He's lucky. I think he's probably like 10 or 11, 10.
I was gonna rob him. There's no bucket outside.